What's good, YouTube? CoolStoryBrobat here, bringing you Narrated Wi-Fi battle number 78. And this battle is against a pal of mine, ShikinoYume. This was set up on another website, and this battle. Before I even get into this, before I narrate, if I sound a little bit frustrated, a little bit flustered, a little bit tired, a little bit sore, just know it's because I spent like 20 times redoing this narration over and over because it was lagging while I was recording the narration, and it froze several times and I had to start over again. And this is a pretty lengthy battle, as you can see, so you could kind of guess why that would get annoying. Just chunks of minutes being wasted out your life. Anyway, so Pokemon Bank came out in America. Woohoo. I transferred a bunch of stuff over, and I had a ton of Pokemon to begin with. Now I got way more. So in these Wi-Fi battles, my teams aren't going to be as direct, as straightforward, or even as understandable as my teams would be if they were on Showdown, or if I was playing in 3v3 where I actually have dedicated teams. It's kind of just like me taking some random Pokemon and putting them together and just making sure they got good synergy and junk. So that's why you have the team you have now. You see some familiar faces like Wheaties and Umbreon, and then some new faces. And the only Pokemon on this team I had that wasn't transferred was my Mawile, which is my Mega. Now, you notice she's got a Lappert. You notice she's got a Blissey. This is going to be a heck of a game, I tell you what. I'm not even gonna say anything else about her team. We're just gonna keep it at that. I want you guys to witness. This. So, she's issuing a challenge. She leads off with her Lappert, turn 1. Lappert, turn 1. Great. And I lead off with Piran here, my Mawile. I was hoping to try to just get up and intimidate on I don't know. I was hoping she'd lead with Gyarados, to be honest with you. But she sets up a substitute on turn 1, and I missed the play rough. Beautiful. This is a good way to start a game. I get swaggered. I get that TM87. I get swagged out. It's not looking good. This is a horrible start already. I'm like, come on, don't fold on me. Don't fold on me. But with my luck, I folded. Swagger is a massive two-edged sword, and with the kind of luck I have, you're talking to a guy who ends up getting stabbed in the foot more often than not with that big two-edged sword. Unless I'm using a Brobat. If I was using a Brobat, this Lappert would be dead by now. But, she tried to encore my encores. I switched into Ferrothorn, and she swaggers me out again as I bring in Spikely. Do the right thing, I guess. And I'm just trying to go for a Gyro Ball. Break the substitute, and eventually force it out. But then, bam, hit myself in confusion. Doesn't do a lot to me, but do remember that Foul Play was buffed in Gen 6. The Dark type moves were buffed in Gen 6 to hit steals for neutral damage. So now, basically, after repeatedly hitting myself and losing about a quarter of my HP, this Lappert just comes through with the Foul Play, and look how much this does. Look at this damage. Holy crap. I'm almost dead. And the thing is, I need my Spike Lee. I wasn't aware of it at this time in the battle, but you're going to see why a little bit later, why I need this Ferrothorn and why I should not have just let it do what just happened. The issue is, I don't really have many major switch-ins to this freaking Lappert, so yeah, killed myself. Spike Lee, rest in peace. Didn't even get a Balera, spikes or nothing. So I send an Umbreon here because it resists Foul Play, and I'm trying to dispose of this thing now. It has my full attention, and God, it is annoying. I really just hit myself 4 times in a row if you count Mawile, and missed the play rough that would have broken the substitute. So I can say that I'm kind of pissed off. I'm kind of at a bad start, and this is just highly unfair. And that's the thing. When you're going up against somebody who's using unobjectionably broken stuff like this, you kind of have a moral victory going. No matter how the battle turns out, you can always just blame it on this person with their hacks abuse. Think about if I win the battle, I deserve the win because you're using something so horribly cheap just to try to get past me and it takes skill out the game. But at the same time though, if I lose to you, it's because you used something that forced such tremendous hacks and took the skill equation out of the game. You see what I'm saying? That's the moral victory of it. But that doesn't change the fact that it's annoying as death, and that a moral victory isn't the same as actually winning. So she gets merciful and eventually withdraws her Lappert because I was kind of pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. And she sends in her Roserade, Alurazilla, and it takes a quarter from Foul Play, which is not too bad, but I don't really want to have to deal with this thing. So I'm hoping it doesn't have sleep powder. I'm hoping it just sets up like a layer of spikes or something. As I send in Valaris, my Volcarona, straight out of Black 2. Now, heads up in advance, I did not train this Volcarona to level 99 because I was lazy as crap. So I have to run Heat Wave at the moment instead of Fiery Dance like it should have had. But the Heat Wave with Life Orb was enough to kill the Roserade. She said she stayed in with Roserade because she thought, she predicted me to set up a Quiver Dance expecting her to switch out. But I decided to just stay in and go for the kill because I don't want to. I was actually expecting her to use Sleep Powder if I stayed in, and I did not want to mess around with that. So I decided to just skip the bullcrap and just go for the kill, and it paid off. Fortunately, we still got a lot of ground to cover. Now, like I said, this is why I'm regretting letting my Ferrothorn die, because she has this Gyarados here, and this Gyarados is a threat, this Gyarados is an issue, this Gyarados is a problem. I bring a Mawile on it to get the Intimidate off, and she goes for a Dragon Dance, forcing me out with relative ease. Now, my Volcarona can't really do much to it. And yeah, so she Mega Evolves into Mega Gyarados, and I went for Sucker Punch, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because this thing outspeeds me and would kill me with Earthquake anyway. But because of the fact it becomes part dark, it conveniently resists Sucker Punch, which allows it to just kill me in return while taking like Jack. So yeah, this Gyarados is a massive problem. Like I said, I wish I had my Ferrothorn. I had Power Whip and Gyro Ball on it, Stealth Rock and Spikes. Yeah, I don't know, I ran a weird Ferrothorn set, but that's the set I had, so yeah. So I go for my Focus Sash, Magic Guard, Alakazam, not really worried about the Toxic Spikes, because this is a situation where you kind of need its revenge killing ability. And it uses Bounce, which is interesting because it's destined to become a Mega Gyarados, but I guess it's useful if you don't want to Mega Evolve straight away. As she uses Bounce, almost kills me, or puts me in a sash I should say. I go for Focus Blast, and look at that, it doesn't kill. It just stops short at killing it. It has like 1 HP left. So this freaking Gyarados waterfalls my Alakazam, is dead. I have no priority abusers on my team. I have none. Like honestly, I was thinking about bringing my Conkeldurr to this game. I was thinking about bringing Moses. I had Moses in all 10 commandments, but unfortunately he got lost on Mount Sinai and he's still stuck there to this day. Let me shut up, that was corny as heck. But anyway, basically, I didn't bring my Conkeldurr. I kind of wish I had because he would have been a useful backup for this battle. So, so basically, I had to kill off the Gyarados with Foul Play from Umbreon, and this is another pivotal circumstance in this battle. This is the next thing. Alakazam. Now, she misses the Focus Blast. I'm thinking, well, I could just set up a wish here. You know, this thing only 3 KOs me when I'm at full HP. No. Wait till you see this. Just wait till you see how much this does. Due to the offensive pressure, I can't really afford to use Heal Bell to cure myself of the poison, because I got this Alakazam in my face trying to Focus Blast me, and luckily it missed, so you know I just barely got a turn of Mercy in. So I protect, let myself get healed all the way back up from the wish, and now take a look at the damage. Take a look at the damage that is about to get laid down. Take a look at this. She uses Focus Blast and she bangs it this time. She hits it. Just take a look. BAM! Oh my god, that did like 75% to me. I'm not looking at the exact numbers, but that looked like about 75 to 80%. That was mean. If she didn't miss that first Focus Blast, she would honestly have probably killed me. No, not probably. She would have killed me and would have had a much easier time taking this game back. She goes for Shadow Ball this time because she doesn't want to miss. And even with the critical hit, it just isn't enough to kill Umbreon. Good guy, that Umbreon. Good guy. Coming straight out of Gen 5 and a Gen 6, knowing the business. Doing the same good old thing. But unfortunately, due to the poison from Toxic Spikes, I have to let Umbreon die. I didn't want to let it happen because I kind of wanted it to heal up my teammates to take out the Blissey later on, because it hasn't even touched the field yet, and but unfortunately things didn't go that way, so it has to die. And she sends out Blissey, and can you even believe that's a shiny? Can you honestly believe that's a shiny? I would not believe it if I didn't see the little sparks in front. So I sent out Valaris. I'm like, crap, she sent out Blissey. I was hoping she'd go for Liepard. So I switch out to Wheaties. And the game plan was to send out Valaris just in case, because if she sent out Liepard and I had in Swampert, it would be a lose-lose situation. Or at least much more likely to lose than it is now. So she suplexes my Swampert with Seismic Toss. I don't understand why Blissey gets Seismic Toss when its hands can barely even reach the egg in its pocket. But I'm not gonna fuss about logic in Pokemon. I'm not gonna complain about it. She withdraws and sends out her Ditto, which, you know, Imposter Ditto, which Scarf copies my Wheaties. And my Wheaties is max HP and max attack. This kind of matters because of the fact that I'm freaking 2-hit KOing myself, technically. Well, like, you see how much that did. Oh, and again, Ditto does have way less HP, so that also matters, I guess. But still. The fact is, Wheaties hits hard, and I kind of need him to take out that Blissey. Because, you know, he's physical. Blissey's physical defense is abysmal. You get what I'm saying? So, she Ice Punched my Swampert. I guess it was because, you know, she probably forgot that it's part water and it's neutral to Ice Punch. She did Earthquake. That would have done a heck of a lot more damage to me. But I finished her Swampert off with Earthquake, and yeah, that Ditto dies. And she sends in Liepard now. And this is where I was talking about crap. I don't want to have to deal with this thing again. So, I switch out and go into, oh no, I stay in actually. I don't know why I stay in. I take a big risk by staying in, going for the Earthquake. If she used Foul Play, I'd be dead. Not gonna lie, I would be dead. The idea I had in mind was to just make her comfortable with staying in with Liepard, and then switch to Volcarona. Pray I don't hit myself from Swagger, and just go for the Bug Buzz, because it kills through Substitute. Or hope that she uses Substitute, and just dies to it. I'm honestly hoping that's what happens. So that's my game plan. She Foul Plays. Luckily, I switched when I did because Swampert would have died. I think the idea was to lure her into using Foul Play so that she tried to set up a sub against Volcarona and then get killed by the Bug Buzz. That's exactly what I think my game plan was. And it kind of worked because she set up the sub, she got Bug Buzzed. She did not know that sound moves pass through substitutes in Gen 6, so Liepard dies while it was comfortably behind a plush doll. Get bodied. But unfortunately, like I said, I had to play a lot of catch up during this battle because I lost a big member of my team who would have helped me significantly. So now I have a poisoned, almost dead Volcarona and a poisoned, almost dead Swampert. I go for Giga Drain because I'm thinking, well, Blissey has a huge HP stat. I'm pretty sure I'll get like 50 HP back from this. I get nothing. It uses Wish. I could have used Quiver Dance right here, but I thought, you know, she'd Seismic Toss me afterwards and I'd just be dead anyway. So I didn't really try to go for it. Throat's getting dry. Thirst is real. But basically, so I Heat Wave here. I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna kill myself now. And that actually did a respectable amount. That's like a quarter. So that's like physically defensive Blissey for sure. For sure. But thing is, without any boosts, you're not gonna break through Blissey with a special move. Not in your life. Unless it's Side Shock or something. So basically I gotta send in Wheaties now, and this is clutch. This is it, you know. Well, this is what I wanted to be clutch, I should say. You know, she outsped me. She could have finished me off with Seismic Toss, but she decides to be that girl and go for Wish, just to let me die slowly. Earthquake does a big amount, but it's not enough to really put this Blissey out of the game. And yeah, so I'm just like, this is it. I'm about to get Seismic Tossed. I'm probably gonna get finished off. I can't really stand back up to this thing. It's gonna heal from Wish. But I somehow outspeed this thing, speed tie, get the Earthquake on it, and take a look at what just happened. Get slayed! Basically, I got a critical hit at the best convenient time possible. She speed tied with my Swampert. I guess if you want to be fair, because of the fact that she outsped me, and the fact that she didn't go for Seismic Toss when she knew Earthquake wasn't going to kill the first time, it's kind of her fault because she still could have won this and just made sure, but she got complacent. That's one argument you could say. The second argument you could say is that it was her game anyway, and it didn't matter what I did, because if I didn't get that crit, I would have died. No questions asked. The third thing you could probably say is that moral victory junk I was spewing about like 20 minutes ago. You know, where I was talking about how, you know, a person uses something that hacks you so badly that it kind of just throws the game off for you and takes skill out the equation. And it just makes it that much harder to win when you could have had a better chance had they not used it. That Liepard. That's one thing you could also say. And like I said, a moral victory does not count to a true victory, and I'm not saying that the crit I got was justified because she freaking made my Pokemon hit themselves 4 times in a row and then miss a conveniently timed move at the beginning of the battle. But I will say that sometimes it's all how you look at it. It's all about perspective and how you look at things. Like, I don't know how this battle would have went if she didn't bring Liepard. I don't know what she would have used instead of it. I don't know how this battle would have went if I had Ferrothorn still alive, but I think I would have had a better chance than the one I stood. But for the most part, though, what am I talking about? A good game, ShikinoYume. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up honest. This was your game. This was your game. I admitted that before. I'm gonna say it again. This was your game. I got lucky, I guess. I got lucky. But yeah, anyway, yeah, stay tuned for more battles and junk. I recently got back into the Gen 6 UU, so expect a bunch of that junk coming soon your way. I have nothing else left to say, so why am I still talking? Okay, peace.